Hey, what's happening, people? How y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of Messages in the Madness with yours truly, Vernon Longhorn Davis. I am here, you're here, and I'm trying to figure out this microphone situation. Sorry. Oh man. Okay, there we go. So hey, how y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday to you, to everybody that's watching on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and of course on Twitter or X as they call it now. So it's me, made it back. I did not know if I was going to make it back in time enough for our show tonight, but I'm here. Where was I? I'll tell you about that in a minute. So let's look into the magic mirror and see who we see. Hey, Miss Nanette, good to see you, Miss Nanette. Hey, Miss Coley, great to see you. I see seven more people hanging out back there in the background. Y'all do me a favor, just hit like or love. Let me know that you're here because see, I don't know if you don't say something to me. Okay, so hit like or love. Let me know that you stopped by. I even got my co-host with me tonight. Yep, I got Showhorn right there with me. Yes, sir, I do. And yep, it's been a great day, a busy day. Hey, baby sis, good to see you. And she says, hey to the Madness family and my brother Dave. Good to see you today, man. It was really, really good to see you today. He says, I'm here for a few minutes and I have to go. Thank you once again for being a part of my Pens for Patriots fundraiser. Also, thank you for being my brother. Love you, buddy. Love you too, man. So we did Pens for Patriots today and today was the 12th year that they did Pens for Patriot. And I have been a part of it 10 or 11 years, something like that. So I drove up to Quincy and I bowled. And I do have a picture of my score. I actually bowled like a one, it was like a 179. And that's not bad for a guy who literally bowls once. I mean, literally, I bowl once a year. So yeah, I bowled a 179. It was 9 pins, so I wasn't killing strikes all over the place, but it was fun and I appreciated it. But we've been doing that for 10 years. Dave and I have been doing things for veterans for a while now. His organization raised $1,800 for another organization that I'm a part of, called Together with Tri-States Veterans, which our mission there is simply about um, preventing veteran suicide prevention in rural America. That's what our mission is. And yes, I'm part of that. And they invited me. I've been a part of it for a couple of years now. So yes, I was very happy to be a part of that. And Dave, thank you, thank you, thank you to the family who and the volunteers. Thank y'all. I did see my buddy Roger today, and that's part of our message tonight. So I'm gonna get to that in a minute. So that's where Longhorn was at this week. I was in Quincy today and got up, drove up, and then drove back and came in the house, ate dinner, and sat down, and bam, here I am talking to y'all. Um, the message this week is called "Giving People Their Flowers Now." The power of making, it's the power of making others feel celebrated. And where that message is coming from this week I have been receiving flowers, uh, thank yous, appreciations from other comedians that I may have helped early on in their comedy career that are now doing good things, big things with their career. I got a email from an organization that's associated with Ameren UE, talking to me, thanking me for what I do with, well, what we do with thank you for your service. And then the gentleman called me, and the first words out of his mouth was, thank you for what you do for veterans. Then I got a phone call from Minot, North Dakota. And the first words out of the gentleman's mouth was, hey, Mr. Longhorn, I don't know if you remember me. I met you in Colorado when you did your veteran suicide prevention speech, and I just want to thank you again. So, again, he gave me flowers again. And long story short, he called me to ask me to come speak in Minot, North Dakota. I'm like, well, I've never been to North Dakota. Let's go. So, September, I should be going to Minot, North Dakota. But all of these situations were me getting flowers. And I know there's a saying, don't give me my flowers when I'm dead because I can't smell them. Give me my flowers now while I'm living. Today, I witnessed uh, flowers being given to a young man named Jaden. And they gave him his flowers because the young man did something that was very brave. and he probably saved his own mother's life. And they honored him with two awards today in front of there's 250 people in this bowling alley at least, but they honored him. And I believe that honor that they gave that young man will do a lot to encourage him to continue down the path that he is, because he's a great young man, quiet, soft spoken, but he's a great young man. And so that empowered what that did to me was made me change my message for the night, because my message tonight was something completely different. But as I processed all these things that were happening, and then I had some things happen to me while I was there at the event. I mean, as soon as I walked through the door, there were people, hey, Longhorn, thanking me for the things that I have done with veterans, or with veterans, for veterans. And I don't do what I do for the thank you. I do it because it's what I love to do. But it felt good to hear some people. I admit I didn't even remember who they were, but they thanked me. They gave me flowers. And I know it made me feel good to be celebrated in that fashion. And so that's where I decided to talk about tonight, is that, just watching that young man receive that award, and all the love and appreciation that people showed me, or that show me. I think it's important. Now, me, I'm a big fan of trying to thank people, like Miss Charlotte. Hey, Miss Charlotte, good to see you. Thanks for making it tonight. But Miss Charlotte and what she does for our veterans, making those lap robes. And she told me I brought home 12 tonight. She said, yeah, I got another 100 at home. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Charlotte, you need to find something else. You need a boyfriend or something. But she does this. But I had to thank her. And I thank her every chance that I get. And we have to remember to thank the ones in our lives every day. We got to remember to thank the people in our lives, our family, our friends, our coworkers, the people who are supervisors, thanking their people, because a lot of times we go through this life and it's thankless, or we don't use it enough. But that's what we're going to get into tonight, because feeling celebrated, that's an awesome feeling. And honestly, I know some people like, I don't care for the limelight, but people do appreciate it. I won't say they crave it, but they appreciate it. That feeling of being seen, being acknowledged, being truly celebrated for who they are, you know, who they are, what they have done. I'm sorry, I'm moving some screens around here, y'all. For, like I say, for who we are and the differences that we make. And often we do make a difference in people's lives, and we just don't even realize it. Or people make a difference in our lives, and we don't get a chance to tell them that, or we don't tell them often enough. Sadly, too often, we forget the immense power of appreciation. Yeah. We let the good things blur by in a rush in our daily lives because we got so much going on. So focusing on the tasks and the goals that we got to attain and what we got to do, instead of the people behind them. Who are the people that are making things work in your life? Yeah. We don't think about that. Because honestly, if you're one of these people that says you're doing it all by yourself, you're lying to yourself, because you're not. And if you're the person that's getting all the kudos at the top from your leadership at the top, and you're not showering that down, shame on you. Because again, you didn't do it by yourself. But just imagine if we broke that pattern. What if we made celebrating people a habit? Handing off those flowers of recognition freely and generously. What if we did that? What would we do? What would we create? What would people feel like, look like, think like, if we acknowledged people for who they are and what they are in our lives, in our workspaces, in our church, or whatever the situation may be? So, yeah, that's what we're talking about tonight. Let's explore that. Why showering people with well-deserved appreciation? Why should we do that? I can tell you now, it transforms lives. It changes relationships. It even changes the workplace because people want to know that they are appreciated. They do. And the more appreciation that we show, hmm, the more we receive. Because quite frankly, money is great, but money don't buy everything. Money don't fix everything. And it doesn't have the power of a sincere thank you, a show of appreciation, a show of gratitude. Somebody's celebrating you in that moment. Because see, we're real quick to indemnify someone for a mistake. But if we praised people just as hard as we beat them down, if we praised them for doing good just as hard as we beat them down for making a mistake, things would be different. At least I believe that they would. But those showing that appreciation, it does a number of things. So imagine the look on somebody's face when you express genuine appreciation for their everyday support, or the way your friend beams when you notice their growth and resilience. When you just say, hey, you know what? I see you. Appreciation is an investment in relationships. It's saying, I see you. I see what you're doing. I see your effort. I value you. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad that I know you. I appreciate what you do, not only for me, but for those around you. It strengthens bonds and fosters trust because celebration is a reminder of a shared love and respect. And who doesn't want to be loved and respected? Anybody? Nobody wants to be taken advantage of. Nobody wants to be used up and thrown away. No one wants to feel like that their actions are unappreciated. And I know you can say, "Oh man, you get a paycheck for that." Is that really appreciation? But your paycheck is a good thing and it goes a long way. But you know what goes even further? Somebody actually taking the time to say, "You know what? You are awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you for your efforts." And not just sending it out in an email, but actually walking up to your desk and saying it, or picking up the phone. Or when you walk in from a hard day work and you see your husband or your wife and you say, you know what, thank you for being my peace, or thank you for being in my life. Thank you for everything. It goes a long way. So one of the other things that celebrating people does is it boosts self-esteem. And we all need our inner cheerleader. Yeah, we got inner cheerleaders inside of here. Because in this world that's quick to point out our flaws, oh, and we all know we quick to do it. Oh, you messed up. Oh, you did this, you did that. We are quick. I ain't going back over there no more. My fries was cold. What's wrong with that manager? I got cold fries. Offering sincere appreciation lifts spirits like nothing else. Acknowledging someone's efforts, their talents, and positive qualities is a potential. I mean, it's a potent affirmation of their worth. Whether it's a child proudly displaying a drawing. How many of y'all had okay, I'm gonna say it. Yeah, them little funny looking pictures that them kids would draw and bring it home. Talking about, look what I made. And yeah, baby, I'm gonna put it up here on the refrigerator so we can all look at it. And then you look at your spouse and go, "What the hell is that?" "Oh, that's a tea kettle." "Oh, okay. Well, I thought it was a dog." I don't know. But you can't tell that baby that. But you tell that baby, "Great job for trying." But we proudly display those drawings. Or maybe a coworker tackling a challenging project or recognizing their contributions. It could boost their confidence and reminds them that they have something unique to offer. Yeah, those things do happen. What are y'all saying over here in the chat to me? Coley says, "You most definitely, you most definitely de- define deserve to be given, and not just for what, not for all you do for vets today, but for your service to this country, for being a true friend in every respect of the word, and for just simply being a real man, which is something that is far few and in between in our community. So we truly need more like you for others to look up to and emulate." That is okay. Definitely, I see what you're saying there. You know what, Coley? I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. That is so sweet of you to write. And, my service to this country, man, I did a job, but thank you. And as far as men like me, I don't want men to be like me. I want them to be better than me. Yeah, I want them to be better than me. Uh, I'm not the blueprint. I'm not, but I thank you. But I thank you for giving me those flowers. Then Marion says, "Your paycheck is just a paycheck. It doesn't say thank you. I appreciate you." And you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. Coley says, "Our inner cheerleader equals what Cat Williams calls our star player. We have to be in tune with our star player." You're absolutely right again. And a big part of it, thank you and appreciation, is positive vibes for everything all around. Did you know that appreciation is contagious? It is. It's contagious. When people cultivate a habit of noticing the good, you inspire those around you to do the same, and you create an upward spiral of positivity. You know, yeah, whether this matters in your home, amongst your friends, and definitely at work. If I'm a big believer that positivity in a workspace comes from the top down, as it does in your home, as it does in your church, or whatever organization that you're in. Optimism replaces cynicism, and it does. And and a shared sense of gratitude transforms the atmosphere around it for everybody. Um, it does. Them positive words, them positive vibes, they make a big difference. Dave says you said some very nice words about me earlier today. Thank you for what you said. It truly meant a lot. Dave, I said that because you gave me $20 to say it. No, Dave, I said it because it's true. And the truth is easy. It's them lies you got to remember. And so, what I said about you today, those words of affirmation, it was just the truth. So, it was easy. Yeah, I said, and I'd say it again if I could remember what I said. Did you know that celebrating somebody, truly showing their appreciation? Yep. I don't know if y'all can see this, but yeah, I even think I'm not about veteran suicide prevention. This is my eyeglass cloth I carry in my pocket. So yeah, I got that right there. But appreciation, celebration, gratitude is a motivational booster. It is. So imagine working hard only to feel like your efforts go unnoticed. Anybody ever been there? You ever did some serious work and it's like you finish the work and people look at it and go, man, yeah, that's okay. You did the job. Here's some more work for you. Now, picture the opposite. Let's say your supervisor highlights a successful project, customer compliment, exceptional service, note written, or a teammate acknowledges your extra efforts. That recognition transform work from a grind into something meaningful. Even at home, say that you got your significant other, your spouse, work their ass off to redesign a bathroom, and you walk into that bathroom and you don't acknowledge it. You don't acknowledge the hard work that really can hurt. But when you walk in and go, "Oh my God, this is amazing. This is very nice. I feel like I'm in a spa." And you thank them for that hard work, it goes a long way. When somebody does an event and you walk up to them and you say, "Hey, thank you for doing this because you didn't have to do this. Nobody said you had to do this, but you did this and you've been doing this." It means a lot. I'm gonna give you a personal one. Thank you for your service. I have I have tried to quit. Thank you for your service a number of times. And every time that I have tried to stop or quit or let it go, someone has come to me and said, "Don't do that. What do you need to keep it going? Let me help you keep it going." And I'm proud to tell y'all in the middle of this broadcast, we just ordered, matter of fact, they're on their way, another 500 dog tags to go with the thank you cards I already got. And once we award those, we're going to be over 30,000 veterans thanked worldwide. But if someone, I'm not even going to get into that story. But yeah, Charlotte says, "I'm so thankful that I met you almost 10 years ago. All you do for veterans make me want to do more. Without you, I wouldn't be able to reach out to so many veterans. Charlotte, we thank you for what you do." And see, case in point, going back to that point I just made a second ago about positive vibes. Me being positive about what I'm doing helps Charlotte to be positive about what she's doing. Helps Dave to be positive about what he's doing. Helps Richard to be positive about what he's doing. Um, Hey, baby sis says my job gives us 8 hours PTO for volunteering. You have inspired me to want to do some volunteering this year as a start. That's awesome because you know what, baby sis, you giving a little bit of you, and I know the energy that you bring. You bring good vibes because you ain't dealing with no negative. Yeah, I said it like that. I think that's awesome. Giving a little bit of yourself is a positive vibe. It's a motivational boost. When you're able to give somebody something that they can't give back to you, is amazing. So kudos, baby sis. Go and do that. She says, "Who knows? It might become a regular thing for me." I hope it does. I really, really do hope it does. Hey, Annette, out in Arizona, good to see you. She said, "Woohoo!" Handing out 30,000 dog tags. I ain't did it by myself. I've not done it by myself, Coley. I haven't. So again, feeling valued and celebrated fuels a desire to keep contributing and striving for excellence. People who volunteer with kids, they do it because the love that they get back from those kids is everything. They don't care nothing about them adults. It's them babies, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, that love them and appreciate them, and they give them that positive love and they give it back. And it's just a vicious circle. They ain't making no money. Some of them are volunteering. Like the grandmas, like in St. Louis, I know they have this program where grandmas go in and volunteer in the classrooms. They read and they help and this, that, and the other. Them grandmas and granddaddies ain't getting paid. but they're bringing something that those children don't have. And those kids give them that love, and that's what motivates them to keep coming back and dealing with y'all little badass kids. You know your child bad. Don't even try. But um, yeah. Did you know that being celebrated and acts of appreciation improve your mental health? Did you know that? Gratitude and appreciation are like sunlight for the soul. Every morning I get up, I walk outside and I walk out of my garage and I just stand there in the sunshine. Yes, I have on clothes, but I just stand there in the sunshine and I say, "Thank you, Lord." And I suck in that sunshine. That's the first thing I do. But gratitude is like that. Gratitude is like that sunshine. You can feel it all over you. When somebody truly appreciates you, it's like sunshine for your soul. So by actively focusing on the positive things people bring to your life, you're able to foster a sense of contentment that battles, combats, fights off negativity. Get them negative, get them negative energy vampires off of you. And it's real easy. You ain't got to wear garlic. You ain't got to wear a big ass cross. Start spouting next out. Start spouting positivity and watch them negative vampire in those negative energy vampires run from you like you pulled out a whole pack of silver bullets or a big ass wood stake. Recognizing someone or recognizing someone else's strength or helpfulness shifts your perspective away from stress and cultivates a happier, better mindset for both you and the recipient of your appreciation. It does. It really does. Happier workplaces come about because of appreciation and celebration. You want to build a workplace where people thrive and turnover is low? It's real simple. Make appreciation a cornerstone of your leadership style or a part of the company culture. When employees feel consistently celebrated for their work, they develop a deeper sense of connection and loyalty to their organization, to their program, to whatever it is that they're working. If you celebrate if you celebrate that janitor for keeping his having the best looking bathroom or bathrooms in the whole damn airport, guess what he gonna do? He gonna clean the hell out them bathrooms every chance he get. He gonna do it. He gonna do it. When people are celebrated for their work, they develop a deeper sense of connection and loyalty to what they are doing and who they are doing it with. It's a game changer for morale, productivity, overall job satisfaction. It keeps people doing what they're doing. Yeah, I said it out loud. Let's see what we got here. Thank y'all for the kudos on the 30,000. Annette said the kids are awesome when they come out. Yeah, you do you do horse therapy. And I think that is so amazing. I probably need some horse therapy. Baby sis says, thank you. And you got that right on not dealing with the negativity and or drama. I ain't about that life. Two strokes have reminded me life is way too short. No, hold on. I didn't know nothing about that. We're gonna talk about that one. Yeah, life is too short though. Dave says, Lord knows I am mental. No, you're not. You're a special guy. She's Daisy Fluffy says, yes, it sure does. Makes you feel proud, accomplished, seen, noticed, etc. It does. It really does. Coley says mental health matters at Dave. I don't know what you do. Okay. That's for Dave. Okay. I got a LinkedIn user that says happiness within pays no attention to outer noise. Happiness within pays no attention to outer noise. I like that. I like that a lot. Thank you for that. Cody's putting up some help out there, y'all. So check that out. Charlotte says, to me, a simple thank you shows more appreciation than handing me a few bucks. I can respect that. LinkedIn says, respect others regardless of what they do for a living. That is true. Because, see, my thing is, I treat everybody the same. So it's easy for me. I treat the janitor just like he is the CEO of the company. And I treat the CEO of the company like he's the janitor with love, dignity. I'm going to say that again, dignity and respect. Yeah, you're right. And that drama does kill. Hey, Robbie, good to see you, man. Says give your team ownership of their area or department, and they will make it, and they will take it to the next level. Yeah, they will. Especially if you come through and praise them for doing what they know they have to do. Yeah. So DC Fluffy says, yes, you did. Yes, you did know, bro. You posted my picture in the hospital August 22. And the first one was, oh, yes, Lord Jesus. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, sorry, I'm slipping a little bit, baby sis. Just slipping just a little bit. Um, yes, you're right. Marion says, same here. My job stress led me to a stroke trying to make and keep my boss on top of everything. I am proud to say I am retired from that job. A year later, I found out he was no longer employed there. Sometimes we are the glue that holds things together. Oh, before I get too much further, because I'm almost through for the night, y'all, I do want to send a shout out to my sister Melinda for this beautiful background tonight. This is a picture she took from their house over there in rural Illinois, and she sent it to me. She shared it with me, so I thought I'd put it up. So kudos, baby sis. Thank you very much, our sister Melinda. Baby sis is DC Fluffy. That's another story. So, did you know how many of y'all are not big fans of bad customer service? Anybody? Walk into a McDonald's and they ask you what you want, or they just give you bad customer service. Did you know that's probably the ripple effect of that's a ripple effect of probably somebody prior to you. The ripple effect of appreciation doesn't stop at the office door. It doesn't stop at the counter. It doesn't stop at the door walking in. It doesn't stop at the drive-through. But maybe something inside that organization that happened that caused this person to react to you in the fashion that presented poor customer service. But the reality of it is, employees who feel celebrated naturally radiate positivity into their interactions with customers, creating a more enjoyable and personable experience. So think about it. The next time you go through a drive-through and they say, "What you want?" or they add, "Welcome to whatever," gotta take your order. Maybe it's not the person. Maybe it's the person that's supervising the person that is causing that person to act in the fashion that they are. You ever thought about that? If it one thing about rain, it's gonna come down. It does. It's always finds us, it always comes down. And negativity rains down as well. So if they negative here, it's gonna be negative here. But if that if that employee is receiving positivity here, by the time they get to taking your order, that positivity is gonna come out, it's gonna show it, and you're gonna feel it. It's common sense. If people feel good and valued, we're far more likely to share that warmth and enthusiasm with others. That's just how life works. We do it. But it's got to be beautiful here to be beautiful here. That's just keeping it real. So, Melinda, everybody says beautiful picture. LinkedIn user says, when we truly understand who really is the judge, we will stop our judging. Wow, that's heavy, but that's true. That's very true. Cody says, I don't like bad customer service at all. Me neither. Mary says, my crochet club are in the process of making hats for your vets. I go, wow. Okay, looking forward to that. They're gonna make 100 hats. Annette says, what if a nurse gives bad customer service? That's a good question. But again, that could really be determined on that person or what's happening. I'll put it like this. The best way I could put this is this. There's always an explanation there's always an explanation for a person's attitude, whether it's good or whether it's bad. And where that comes from has to be set down and figured out. And then, you have to get to the root cause and then you handle the root cause. But the way you find out about that, the bad customer service or the nurse with the bad customer service is asking 5 questions. 6 actually. Why? How do we fix it? So Dave says Melinda noticed the background as soon as we tuned in. She says, thank you. No, thank her. LinkedIn says we can all have an effect on others. So stop and think before we speak and or act. That is very true. Matter of fact, I put up a picture of a dog jumping off a cliff to try to catch a bird. And the caption under it says, do not let an act of anger ruin your life. So you're right. So let's get back to it real quick. Sincerity. It's all about sincerity. Yeah. Generic thank yous and insecure, not insecure, but insincere phrases fall flat because we know when somebody says thank you if they really truly appreciate it or really mean it. So to make others feel truly celebrated, won't you try personalizing your appreciation? Instead of just saying good job, try saying, hey, Joe, great job, man. Thank you for your attention to detail on that job. Hey, uh, Annette, that was a wonderful job training that horse to work with that child. I really appreciate that. Or hey, Mark, I love the way you cleaned up this bathroom, man. You really do a great job. You always do a great job. And I just want you to know I appreciate you. Personalize that instead of just saying, hey, you know what, thank you. But honestly, looking at that person, even if you don't know their name, but look them in the face and say, hey, you know what, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for not putting salt on my fries. I really appreciate it. Your attention to detail in your thank you makes a big difference. And usually, when I go out of my way to thank people for being great, they go out of their way to give me above and beyond customer service. Especially, specifically, when they show that they're paying attention to what I'm saying or what I'm doing. I'm paying attention to them. It's a unique combination. It really is. So the best part of this, no, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna read Cody's comment here. It says, I really try not to get into fights with people who fix my food. I've seen too many videos of just how outright disgusting food workers can be. Yes, I have. I've seen it in person. So yeah. One bad action does not require a reaction. That is so true. That is very true. Annette says, all you thank you for all you having me in this group. Brightest thing starts my week. Well, you're welcome, Annette. We're glad you're here. Coley says, Annette, I have had an unexplainable passion for horses forever since I can remember. That's You ought to see some pictures of her horses. Y'all should hook up on Facebook. You should see some of those pictures. She's got a beautiful Arabian. She does. But here's the best part, y'all. Giving people their flowers doesn't require elaborate gestures or expensive gifts. It can be as simple as heartfelt words of appreciation. A specific and sincere thank you is so powerful. Tell someone, tell someone why you appreciate their presence, their work ethic, or maybe even their sense of humor. Boy, you stupid. Oh, well, that's something we say in my community. Boy, you stupid. How you just stupid. Why you tell that girl she looked like she wearing an erase on the top of her head? But anyway, tell someone thank you with sincerity. You could write somebody a note, a handwritten note or card, or maybe you could even, in this day and world we live in now, a personalized email shows efforts. It shows that they made an effort and a lasting impression. Some of mine on my day job, I have had various business entities show me the emails that they have sent to my employer about me and praising what I do. And guess what? I've never seen those emails from my leadership. But it felt good that that person that wrote that email decided to show it to me. Made me feel good, made me feel appreciated, that they appreciated what I did for them or what it is that I do with them. It do make you kind of look sideways at your leadership when you don't hear from them. But guess what? I do this work because I love what I do. Acts of service, offering, a helping hand with a task, helping with making a meal or simply offering your undivided attention is appreciated, y'all. Yes, put down your freaking phone and listen. Shut up and listen. Goes a long way. Public recognition, highlighting achievements as a team or at the team meeting, sharing positive feedback on social media or nominating someone for an award goes a long way. And then in our regular everyday lives with our loved ones, our significant others, our children, our friends, a small thoughtful gift. Don't underestimate the power of a favorite snack or a little cup. Or matter of fact, well, I can't show y'all that one because I'm gonna show you this side of it. But the little cup right here that was given to me as an appreciation. I can't show you the name on the other side of it because they don't sponsor this show. Um, a plant, to brighten someone's day. This right here, show horn, was a gift, and it sits right here by my desk. It doesn't leave. And I fight my grandkids. Yes, I do fight my grandkids if they touch show horn because it was a gift of appreciation. It's about demonstrating that you've noticed what brings them joy. Today, I got this, and I know it's flipped. Well, let me turn it this way, then maybe you can read it. It says, "Thank you for your service." And this will sit very close to my desk because it was an awesome, awesome piece. And it's made of wood, and it's very, very, very nice. It's little things like this. So making celebrating people a way of life is an awesome thing. Look for opportunities to show appreciation daily, whenever you can, and watch the power. It has a transformative power. It will change your relationships. It will transform them, both personal and professional. Give people their flowers now. Give them their flowers, and because you don't know what tomorrow may bring. I made a video for TikTok about time. Time is the most precious thing that you got, and you don't know how much of it you have. So give them their flowers now, because you may not be here tomorrow. They may not be here tomorrow. The world may not be here tomorrow. The aliens may be like, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. All right, it's time. Okay, drop the bomb, and we gone. We don't know how much time we have. So give people their flowers now and create a world where everyone feels seen, valued, celebrated for being the unique person that they are. So let's come over here, back over to the comments. And then said I can come visit anytime. Next time I'm in Arizona, I'm coming to ride your horses. That's what we're gonna do, okay? Roger says, can't wait to see you in person again. Look forward to every Sunday night to see you online. Roger, I look forward to seeing you too, bro. And thank you for raising such a great young man. Cody says, oh my God, the infamous, the Black Stallion franchise was about an Arabian from the desert. Yeah, I remember that. Yes, that's true. Dave says, I want to thank you for the 13 years of friendship, also for all the great stuff we have done together. You have made me a better person. No, I helped make you a better person. You were already a great person. And then that woman sitting there next to you, Miss Melinda, she did the rest of the work. And then don't forget mom and dad. You're already a great person, Dave. You really are. LinkedIn says the simple words thank you or God bless goes further than you know. Yes, they do. Especially when they're heartfelt. Mary says, I used to send my staff, I appreciate you and I appreciate you and all you do email. See, that's huge. That was huge. And there probably wasn't much you couldn't ask your staff to do once you sent them one of those too. Yeah. So Cody says, right. Showhorn is not a toy. That's right. Showhorn. Hey, Showhorn right there. Boom. You see, I can just reach right there and grab him because Showhorn ain't far from me. Keep your hands off Showhorn. It's gonna be some furniture moving. Okay. Miss Nanette says, we're much appreciated. Yes, y'all are. Pardon me, y'all didn't talk too much. I didn't talk 48 minutes, 49 minutes. Appreciation goes a long way. True appreciation, authentic appreciation. Celebrating people. So I hope this show made you think tonight about giving people their flowers. Now, don't wait for a special presentation. Don't wait for the right day of the moon to be in the right position. Or hey, man, I'm waiting for the solar eclipse, and then I'm gonna no, because it might be too late. It's just that simple. That's it, y'all. That's it. So, again, it's been another episode of Messages in the Madness with yours truly, Vernon Longhorn Davis. Don't forget, I love you. God loves you. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Take care of yourself. Hug them kids. Kiss them kids. Matter of fact, give them a hug from me. Respect our vets. Go and celebrate somebody today. Until next week, God bless y'all. $2.